men having basic manners are totally out the window. Nowadays, if a man opens a door for you, people automatically assume you're dating. Back in the day, that was the norm. That was expected. A man opens the door for you. He's a Southern gentleman. Hell, he's a gentleman in general.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again, and today we are taking a look at modern women getting the equality that they asked for. Don't forget to drop a comment, make sure you subscribe if you're new here, and let's jump into it.
You're supposed to open the door for her.
I just met her, brother.
Just because you just met her doesn't mean those rules don't apply.
I'm not saying they don't. I'm not saying they don't, dog, but we ain't even got, this is her car.
Oh.
You feel me?
Well, at the end of the day, you're still supposed to open the door for her.
Well, she wasn't even ready to get in the car yet.
Oh, so I'm new to this.
How old are you?
18.
Definitely new to this. Definitely.
He's old enough to know an important rule when it comes to life, and that rule is mind your own business.
Does height matter in a man?
Yeah.
Wait, but you know guys can't change that.
That depends.
It doesn't. You literally.
Sounds like a personal problem.
A personal problem?
Yeah.
Well, let's see how you look without makeup. We're gonna judge you based on unnatural beauty.
No.
But you can change that.
But I just beat my face to go out tonight.
Why? You trying to change your appearance?
No, everyone wears makeup.
So let me judge you based on something you can change.
Let me judge you.
Judge me. Judge me.
If she thinks a man changing his height is up for debate, then she has got bigger problems.
Do you think men should always pay on the first date?
No. I think it's whoever asks for the date. It's the thing. I've got to go though.
Okay. Quick question for you. Should a man pay on the first date?
Ooh, depends.
Depends on what?
I usually do, to be fair.
Yeah?
Yes.
How do you think men should pay on the first date or no? Or not anymore?
I would, but I'm not sure that...
I think for a lot of men, paying for the date went out the window when modern women showed their true colors. A lot of men are not interested in paying for women who are just quite honestly headaches and who will end up leaving them or using them anyway.
I would tell my son to.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd tell my son to go 50-50.
Yeah?
Yeah. Although he is 12 though.
Excuse me, quick question for you.
Sorry?
Quick question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think men should always pay on the first date? Do you think men should pay on the first date?
It's a madly complex question. I don't know, I'll pass.
Do you think a man should pay on the first date?
He doesn't have to, but if he wants to be a gentleman, he should.
She has a lot of nerve to try and shame men into being gentlemen when she's clearly not a lady. I don't know when these women are going to realize, but using all this shaming language to try and get men to do things for you is probably not a good way to go about doing it. If anything, men are just less likely to do anything for you.
So I tried to have a Hinge date and he messaged me and was like, hey, I'm still down to go if you are. And I was like, yeah, of course. And he said, I actually just lost my credit and debit cards and I'm waiting for them to come back in the mail. Is there any way that you can pay and I'll give you cash later? I said, yeah, of course. Just meet me at the restaurant. I'm not going to the restaurant. Because what the f- do you mean? What do you mean? I don't even actually want to meet you. I'm literally just here for free food. And you're telling me I have to pay? And then see you again to get cash? Absolutely not. Sounds like a scam if you ask me.
She honestly thinks that telling the world she only dates for free food is somehow a smart idea, by the way.
Days of men having basic manners are totally out the window. Nowadays, if a man opens a door for you, people automatically assume you're dating. Back in the day, that was the norm. That was expected. A man opens the door for you. He's a Southern gentleman. Hell, he's a gentleman in general. I think we all can agree that men need to start opening doors again and treating women like ladies and making that the norm. Not just for like a special occasion or, oh my God, he's so nice. No, like that needs to be the norm.
During those days, among other things, women knew better than to publicly lash out at men for silly reasons.
A man watched me struggle to open a door. Then when I finally got it open, he walked right through it. What kind of world do we live in for real?
We live in a world that modern women quite literally asked for, one where men left them alone.
Shocked because we are at the restaurant, the table here next to us, there were two couples and they finished, oh my God, and the two women, they left first to pay. And I saw, and I said, no, they will not pay, they will not pay. No, they are paying. they are just now they are paying for the men, and the men were just like there, like just waiting. Okay, yeah, like princesses. I'm shocked. Is this okay for you? This is normal for you? Oh my God.
She has no context for what's going on, but that won't stop her from just trying to shame two strangers that she doesn't know.
You know that trend where the woman says to the man, I can't pay the rent this month, and the man's like, you don't pay for it anyway. Where are all them men at? Because men nowadays, they won't even buy you a Happy Meal, not even a McFlurry. Where are all these men that are paying for their wives' lives? I want one of them. I don't want one that's like, oh, well, you're going to have to get a shift at Asda. I want a man that's like, don't worry, you don't pay it anyway. Do you, like, where are they all at? Because they're not in Essex.
The men see the world for what it is and just have given up on women who act this way. It's that simple.
Can we talk about when a guy makes a girl pay, or he doesn't open the door for her, or he's just not being a gentleman and he's like, well, you wanted equality. Are you stupid? Are you stupid? We wanted equal rights, like women should be able to vote and stuff. What? That's literally it. No one asked to pay for anything. No one asked to open their own doors or carry their own suitcases. Don't be manipulative like that. That's crazy. Don't flip it on us like that. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? We wanted to be able to speak and have a voice and get jobs if we wanted to. But please, that argument is so crazy to me. It's really funny. I'm like, oh, you're stupid.
There is no such thing as selective equality. You either have equality or you don't. And so many people, just get upset when they can't have it their particular way, right? They want their way, but no other way.
Not opening my girlfriend's door.
What?
Yes, you're supposed to open the door for me.
Oh, get in.
Do you like boys now?
No, wait.
Because you've always opened the door for me, and gentlemen always open the doors for their women.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Jeez, relax.
I didn't know you were.
Let's go now.
She was on the verge of tears for having to take 2 seconds to open a door. I'm sorry, but that is just not normal behavior whatsoever.
My biggest pet peeves is when guys don't hold the door open for women. Like who raised you? Like, it genuinely pisses me off so much. Like, ew, like, just disgusting.
If you ask them, a lot of modern day women won't actually be able to explain to you why the door complaint is so important to them.
Not one guy offered to help me load this, but a woman in a dress did.
What do we want? Equality! When do we want it? Anytime we decide. If you don't help us, you're ignorant and going to be abused. If you do try to help us, I have a boyfriend. I don't need this. You're only doing this because I'm a woman and you think I'm weaker. Sad.
There are men who can help her with that. They are called employees, but apparently they never count.
Women want to be equal, or do they want to be special?
Ooh, I want both.
Half the women want to be equal, half the women want to be special, and you can't figure out who's what.
When do women want equality, and when do they want special treatment?
They want equality when they're on the job. They want equality for finances. They don't want equality when it comes to opening up a door or paying for the food.
It's funny how they want equality when the equality benefits them, and they want exceptions when it doesn't. It's all about, okay, what can I get that benefits me, but I'm going to try and exclude everything else.
Isn't that having your cake and eating it too?
Yes.
Isn't that privilege?
Very.
Why are so many women reluctant to admit they have privilege?
Well, I think it's more attitude. If you admit you have it, then you can't say you don't have it and get what you want.
So it's more of a manipulation.
Oh, exactly.
Aha, interesting. Okay.
It's all because of a modern day woman's desire to be an empowered victim in life, right? Simultaneously empowered, but a victim at the same time.
Okay, guys, I just walked out of an event and I was about to go to the door to open the door to exit the restaurant, and there was a guy and a girl coming in, so I just stopped, so I let them come first. And the girl opens the door for the guy to walk through. He doesn't even let me walk through first, right? He's not like, oh yeah, please, ma'am. He goes as if there isn't just two women waiting.
If that dude called her ma'am, she would be complaining about her not being old.
And then he's just like talking, continuing the conversation. And the girl that was holding the door just rolls her eyes. And I'm like, girl. I literally look at her and I literally said, girl. And she's like, I know. And I'm just like, I don't know if this was their first date. And I don't even know if this girl's gonna see this video. But babe, don't even continue the date. He can't even the door open for you, let alone let me walk first because I needed to exit. Oh my god, you guys. We don't even have manners anymore.
That is big talk coming from a woman like this. There is no manners here whatsoever.
There is quite literally nothing that aggravates me more than the amount of men that I see on the New York City subway that do not stop to help women at all. I will see women struggling with literally like 60-pound strollers. They have a baby on their arm. I will literally sit there and I'll wait and I'll be like, okay, let's see how long it's gonna be. Some man obviously has to see this lady struggle. I'm watching them looking at her. No, they don't. Why am I, the 126-pound woman, helping this woman push a 60-pound stroller up a staircase because you guys won't help her? I see girls struggling with suitcases all the time. Women struggling with groceries. Y'all just sitting around. Not all of y'all are in a rush. I don't know where y'all going. Most of y'all don't even got no damn jobs. Act like a man.
Modern women literally said, very recently mind you, that bears were apparently safer than men. Why would they even want our help in the first place? I would refer to the good old, why don't you go and ask the bear?
Story time of why Gen Z dating is literally the worst. So I went on a first date, it was great, we went bowling. He was a little bit quiet, so I was like, you know what, I'll give him a second chance. The second day we watched a movie and we got Pan Express after. He did not open my car door. And I was like, I don't like that. We got back, we parked, he did not open my car door. So you know what I did? I sat in the car and he was laughing at me and he was looking at me and I was like, the door, sir, the door. I literally did not get out of the car until he opened the door. Then he finally opened the door, and then after that date, you know what I did? I never saw him or talked to him ever again. That's why dating as a Gen Z is literally the worst, because a lot of the guys do not know something called the bare minimum.
The bare minimum is not being incredibly rude to a guy who is buying you dinner. I would figure that would be a good place to start.
No para.
No quiero pagar.
Trying to shame men into paying for dates is an incredibly ridiculous thing to do. It's uncalled for, and like I said at the start of the video, if you have to try and shame men into doing something, all you're going to do is turn more men away from doing it in the first place. Never assume that you're getting a free meal. If you do, then be prepared to stay hungry.
Chivalry is so dead, and I might be being a princess right now. I might be in the wrong, so correct me if I am. I'm open to criticism and feedback. But for my last 2 gym sessions, I've been at the gym, and like a few days ago, I was carrying a 20-kilo barbell weight. Anyway, and there was a boy next to me. He was probably like my age. He was carrying a 5. Explained to me why he made me wait to put away my 20-kilo weight as a 5'1" female. Let me be clear. And he was a tall guy, and he was carrying a 5-kilo weight. He made me wait.
Unless this guy was taking 10 minutes to put away his weight, then she is completely overreacting here. I would lean towards her just overreacting.
Now, you know what? I thought maybe it's a once-off. Maybe this isn't a thing until today. Today, I was at the gym and I was carrying a 20-kilo dumbbell again. And there was an old man. When I say old, I mean like 50-something maybe. Like old enough to know what chivalry is. You know, raised on it. He was carrying 12-kilo dumbbells. I had to wait because he wanted to go past to carry the 12-kilo dumbbells.
Let's be real, the weight has nothing to do with it. She just wants to always be first for everything. That's pretty much it.
Anyway, I don't know if I'm being a princess right now, but something about that just rubs me the wrong way because I don't know. I'm not trying to play the I'm a girl card, but I kind of am because like, I feel like that's just common decency. But maybe I'm being a princess. I'm open to constructive criticism here, but like, it's not like their weights were heavier. They were literally lighter than mine. And they were making me wait. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm out of pocket.
I don't think I am, but maybe I am.
Having to wait an extra like 14 seconds for someone to put away a dumbbell doesn't actually require a 90-second rant. Like, these people actually inconvenience themselves more by making these videos in the first place. That's not only rude, by the way, it's also incredibly dangerous, I would say. It shows that she is violently impulsive. She could have gotten that box in the car a lot faster if she wasn't recording herself, but apparently these women just have to record everything they're doing.
As an Eastern European girl, I was used to being treated right. And when I moved to United States and I started dating American guys, I was surprised that they only pay for you on the first couple of dates. And then after that, they expect you to pay 50% of the bill.
If he's being forced to pay for every single date, then I think the question becomes, what exactly is she doing? And usually the answer to that question is, well, absolutely nothing, because apparently her presence is going to be enough.
What's something that most of people would consider to be a toxic trait, but you think it's normal?
I know that a lot of girls get mad that guys don't pay every time, but I think to split pay is very normal, and it should be normalized more.
Do you think it should be split 50-50 or split depending on like income? So if the guy makes much more money, the guy pays like 70%, or if the girl makes more money, she pays more?
I think regardless of income, I think you're in it together, right? And so a relationship, you're always in together, you're doing things together, and so you can pay one time, the girl can pay one time, or you can do 60-40, 50-50. As long as you split, as long as you do things together, that's the way.
If she is complaining about having to spend money, then she is not worth the time. And here's the thing, even dudes who are millionaires, who have tons of money in the bank, will be off-put by women like this. If that is too much money, then she has no business drinking this. I mean, it's that simple.
Said dead, because chivalry is dead.
Oh, that's why. Threw me off. I heard dead. I don't know what I was thinking.
Chivalry is dead in 2025. That gone.
You think so?
Yes.
Why you say that?
Because the world we live in, men, they not like yesterday's men.
What you mean?
They don't hold doors no more. They don't.
I look myself in the mirror every day, and I see a chivalrous man. So I'm wondering how come you ain't finding him.
Then I'm just saying, like, on my years of dating, I only had 2 men open doors for me.
Chivalry is not about opening doors, it's about how knights conduct themselves with nobility. I love how these people always have comments to make about... I'll read that again. Men have better things to do, believe it or not, with their money than just buy a random stranger a tank of gas.
What is actually wrong with men? You pump my gas, you can fill my tank. Why would I need you to squeeze a lever when it could do it by itself?
I love how chivalry means apparently absolutely nothing unless the guy is willing to break out his wallet. Men just can't win if they play. This is why a lot of guys have walked away.
Okay, I'm going into the office. I have to post a little rant. You know how disgusting it is and how much of the ick I get when there is a man in an elevator, he's waiting for the elevator, you're waiting for the elevator, and he literally goes in before you. Or he doesn't hold the door for you, or how about when you're coming out of the elevator and he exits before you exit. And you wonder why you can't get a woman. You wonder why you're at home in your mom's basement and just being a loser. That is so disgusting. Where are all the gentlemen? Where have they all gone? I miss them.
Even if he let her into the elevator first, she would still find a reason to shame him on the internet anyway. Women like this will always find something to complain about. It doesn't actually matter what you do. If that driver damages her suitcase, he is liable, so she can lift the thing herself and deal with it herself, strong and independent as always.
When I tell you, this is some.
Shaming men for not fighting a war against their will is absolutely insane. I don't think these people understand how they sound when they say crap like this.
To the woman who asked her baby daddy to pay her light bill because her lights got cut off and he said no because you have a husband, that's his responsibility, and you came on the internet to ask us, was that man wrong for not paying your light bill because you have a husband, but you think he's responsible because y'all have kids together? Says he not wrong. He not wrong. He do not need to pay your light bill. You and your husband need to figure that out. He don't need to pay not one bill up in your house. If it don't have nothing to do with the kids directly, he don't have to do it because you have a husband. Sorry. That man not wrong.
The rules are simple here. It's your light bill, so it's your problem to solve, not some third party's.
He probably should go pick up his kids though, so his kids not in the dark all week. I would advise that man to go pick up his kids so his kids not in the dark all week until y'all figure it out. And I would keep my kids with me until y'all figure out how to get the light bill paid. But I would not be paying your light bill because you and your husband fell on hard times. Like, and the fact that you came on this internet to even ask us, was it his responsibility to help you? As if he tripping? I know some of these men be embarrassed. Like, I know some of these men be regretting having kids with some women because the nerve.
The sad part is there are far too many women these days who would say that bill is his responsibility. Everybody wants a seat on the train. That doesn't make her special or entitled to a thing.
And I might be this, but I'm not giving up my seat just because you have a. What do you think this is? My legs is tired. I gotta sit down too. I'm not gonna lie, you not getting this seat if you pregnant either. You was. That's on you. I ain't decided to have that baby.
Mass transit seating is first come, first served, which is the very definition of equality, and yet you still have women who will complain about it. Am I the only one who thinks that using your unborn child to try and farm sympathy is just a weird thing to do? I think it's messed up in my opinion.
Whatever happened to men being gentlemen? Like, I know there's still some out there, but like, why aren't they the majority? Like, we need to make it normalized because this whole like sassy men epidemic shit is just weird and kind of getting out of hand. Like, I think it's so nice when like guys open the door for you and like drive you places, open the car door. Come on, like, where did that go?
Men liked it when modern day women, or women in general, didn't act like spoiled brats, but those days left with the gentlemen. If you want gentlemen to come back, then maybe you should consider changing the former.
And pull out your chair for you. Like, how many of us can actually say that we've experienced that? Like, none, but all of us want to. And like paying for the first date, like, I personally think that's very like gentleman-y, like manly, and it's just it has a good look to you. I'm not saying like you have to pay for all the dates, like that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying for the first one. And like planning shit too. Like, I wasn't alive like, you know, the generation before me, but I know that was at least an idea, but now it just feels like it's being completely erased.
Modern women could have had those men, but they chose to be masculine and painful instead. Make sure you click on one of the videos on screen now to watch more if you liked today's video. Don't forget to take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.